Angelina, what was it like stepping back into the role of Lara Croft?
It was a lot of fun. It was kind of, it did feel like coming back. When I first arrived, I got a package and it said, "Welcome home, Lara." And it had all these little things in it and it felt great. It felt, I missed her.
Yeah.
I missed playing her, and I wanted to go back on another adventure. And this time I felt that we did it more the way I wanted to do it the first time around, and so I was much happier through this entire shoot, and I felt that we were doing it better, and we did do it better, I think.
What do you think of video games as the new comics in Hollywood, new source for upcoming feature films?
I don't think it's necessarily going to make a good movie if it's been a good video game,
right,
or a good comic book. I think she's an exception because the character stood out before we did the film. So I don't know many video games, so I don't know.
Sure. Have you played the Tomb Raider games at all?
I have, and I find them very difficult.
Yeah,
it's very frustrating.
Right.
And I don't think Laura would have the patience for it either, so I think the two of us are... It's better we can just go on the adventure and not have to play them.
Right, and now with the adventures themselves, with the stunts are just phenomenal. Is there anything that you wouldn't do
There's nothing that I wouldn't do. There were certain things maybe I wasn't insured to do and they wouldn't let me do, but there's not much I wouldn't do.
What was your favorite stunt out of all the stunts you did, if you could name one?
I liked landing in the Jeep with the parachute. I liked the horse, even though that was difficult. I liked riding on the horse.
You had to learn to ride side saddle?
Ride side saddle and spin a shotgun and, yeah, keep a horse calm through all of that. Yeah.
I mean, just little details I noticed, like with the butterfly knife. You're just flipping that around without even thinking about it. You know, how much effort goes into that, all the little details.
Well, that actually somehow, I've had butterfly knives for years, so that was one of my little, that's what I do when I'm on the phone at home, actually.
Nice.
It's that clicking.
Great. Was there any time that you were frightened doing any of the stunts at all? Are you afraid of anything?
I'm not really. I'm in my life, I'm only afraid something happens to somebody I love. That's the only thing that frightens me. But I wasn't really afraid, but I certainly was uncomfortable certain times the underwater without any oxygen and getting nervous that it wasn't going to get to me.
Claustrophobia.
When I needed it, and my foot was I couldn't unhook my foot, and I couldn't get the oxygen and things like that.
Do you have any scars or injuries that you got on the set?
I have a smashed in right elbow.
Ow. MRI? Did you get it?
We got all these things, and they kind of just didn't know what to do with it. They just said it's in there. The piece is floating around somewhere. It might surface.
Just live with it.
I don't know where it is.
Where's my bone?
Where's my elbow? Somewhere in my body.
Well, thank you very much, Angelina. It's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you.